Am I live? Fun. Okay, so someone asked me, how can I use a giant beach ball for tennis? I tried this out earlier today and it seemed to help out a lot. Addresses, let's say three different kinds of drills that you can do with it. The first issue it addresses is people giving themselves enough room to swing. When beginners, advanced beginners, or really anyone, but especially those two categories. When you're learning how to hit the ball, your racket is an extension of your arm. So you see how much I can reach to my right for the forehand or to my side for a backhand. Hitting a ball, you want room. You want room to the side of it. You don't want to be, not punching out of the way, you're swinging. So you get out of the way and you swing. Most people, when I toss the ball at them at first, especially if it's right at them, they just let it kind of get into them and they have to scrunch up, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So I figured, what's a better way to get someone to get out of the way than to throw something that's a lot bigger. So as an example, okay, let's see if that works. So if this beach ball is pushed at me, so yeah, you'll push at me, and I get out of the way, now it just so happens that it's the perfect amount of space I need to hit a forehand. So let's try it again. Big beach ball over there. Okay, I'm on my feet, it's pushed, okay, out of the way. You see, I'm giving myself room out to the side. Now, if I want to swing, this is where I want to be. And same thing with backhands too. Let's say I have a backhand. Push it nice and hard. Okay, out of the way, let it go out of the way, and then, boom, perfect space. So in general, yeah, I find it's been helpful for people that have had an issue with just how to get out of the way, how to know when they're far enough on the main court. Upstairs, it's not so hard, but in here, so if you imagine the ball as a beach ball, ball's coming your way. Oh, no. Give yourself space. Boom. Now, another way to use this is for volleys. So let's say a person has trouble with all this extra racket movement, and they don't really know, they're not really moving, they're doing something fancy. So I have them stand to the side of this ball thingy. And what happens is I'll toss the ball and say I want to hit the blue by tossing the ball. As a player, what I want to do now is step and stop it. I can only do that by keeping my racket in front, stepping forward, and right away, my racket goes in front of me. It leads into the volley. So I lead, catch. Backhand, same thing. I'm not gonna pull and touch the ball. I'm gonna protect the ball. I get my racket out in front one more time. I step, and it seemed to help. Let's see, what was the third way? Or I can simply I just put it somewhere on the other side of the court and just say, for this drill, just aim at the ball. And people like targets. They like to have some sort of metric by which they can know if they're doing something right or not. So if I give them a nice, colorful, bouncy target, they hit it. That little oomph is audio, visual feedback that makes people happy. Otherwise, what I'll do sometimes is, as a little movement drill, let's say just push it somewhere out to the side. I have to, off to the side, so let's say it's going this way. I tell someone, go up and go along the ball, one way or the other. That way, they get comfortable with tracking a ball, so let's say it's going this way. I'm following the ball, I'm keeping myself space, so now when the ball's being tossed, I give it the space it respects and can hit. Finally, the harder one not to deal with is for serves. If someone's having a trouble hitting the ball in the serve, like so if I can get a ball, let's say they toss it and they're missing it or whatever, you can give them this beach ball. They load it up on their shoulder, toss it up, And when they wake up, they feel rested. I actually hit myself in the head with this thing. Like the racket bounced off and hit myself in the head. That's crazy. Any questions, comments, concerns, grievances, suggestions, 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 suggestions? Did I say feedback? Feedback too, you know where to find me.